standing around the LGBTQ plus water cooler, we think this might be what we're all talking about this week. It's sponsored by Hot Topic. Hot Topic is an American retail chain with nearly 700 locations, specializing in counterculture-related clothing and accessories, as well as licensed music. Hot Topic represents many varied interests of the LGBTQ community, including music, movies, graphic artists, gaming, and more. And Hot Topic features one of the largest collections of Pride merchandise in all of America that celebrates all aspects of the LGBTQ plus community. Hot Topic is also a major supporter of the diversity of our community and supports many events, festivals, and nonprofit LGBTQ organizations. Very notable is their support of the Trevor Project, the LGBTQ plus community's most important voice for LGBTQ plus young people. And that's why they are a sponsor of It's Happening Out's Hot Topic. Okay, fun. This is our first show in December. December means what? The holidays.
Birthday.
All right, and that too, but the holidays. Queers deserve to receive quirky and sexy gifts every year. Here is the list of things that LGBTQ people would actually love to have. The list goes in our suggestions from LGBTQ plus made tea to even gayer made wine, NSFW puzzles, to CBD goodies. And we're going to tell you about some, including those made for your bum. And everything in between. You have a sexy puzzle by PUXXXLES with the XXX in it, a silk CBD suppositories for anal and vaginal use. I'm trying not to turn to Josie. So,
why? Because she can take two?
Bing. So Gay Rosé is a wine that you can purchase. Let's try something new. How about BDSM starter kits? You can buy those as a stocking stuffer. You name it, there's a gamut of all kinds of silly and quirky items out there. There's TomboyX's queer underwear too, if you like underwear. Some of us do. This year's Christmas has to be gayer than ever before as we celebrate a few remarkable victories this year and curse a few defeats while drinking and dancing with our loved ones this December and holiday season. Our hot topic of the week then is It's Christmas, with the silly, sexy holiday stocking stuffers that turn Santa queer. What do we think about what we can do in December and what kinds of things we like?
You did mention the little Lego set that had the full rainbow of characters.
Roy G. Biv.
As soon as I saw that, I bought that.
Did you?
Yeah, because I think it's such a nice way to make any kind of space a safe space and kind of cute and fun. You could put that on your desk, you can put it in a store window, anything like that to just sort of
signal.
Yeah, put out there that everybody's safe here.
Yeah. Does everybody participate in stockings hung by the chimney?
I love
I don't put BDSM. What's a BDSM starter kit?
So on certain websites,
We'll get it for you.
This is my
Don't worry.
category.
That's why
I was going to say, Mark, tell us what that is.
bondage, S&M, so whips and harness and all that, all your kind of starter.
That's a whips is a starter?
With spikes on it, it's the second.
So, okay, that's actually exactly what I was going to talk about. Most
you
of them
go.
start with fuzzy cuffs, blindfolds, light floggers, small little
Feathers.
harness, little nipple teasers, and feather play. So that's normally
Feather play.
That seems like a whole gift. That's a whole ass Christmas gift.
Whole ass.
You need to watch that How to Build a Sex Room with that
that's
British
such a
lady.
great-
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
a great
gosh,
show.
it's hysterical, but very educational.
I will watch it.
I mean, if we
or
get
just
into
come
that,
over,
we'll
I can show
take
you.
over the show right now and go into
For
opposite
sure.
directions.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
What else would you put in a stuff?
well,
me
you
tell
know,
you what I want.
Instagram keeps. I guess they keep identifying me as someone who might be interested in this sort of stuff.
There's a reason why.
And I'm
Listen
like
to you.
totally getting targeted on Instagram.
There's a reason why.
And there's this new vibrator dildo thing. I don't know. I don't even know.
You don't know. She doesn't know.
The jackrabbit.
Yeah, it looks
There's so many.
No, but this is a new one.
Instagram.
This looks like the jackrabbit. You know that thing that moves around
Yeah.
and it has like a little bunny ears. I don't know what that's for, but
Flip it upside down. Just flip it upside down.
Clitoris.
I think she knows.
so now this thing has also it moves around, and then there's this other like piece that has a suction thing going on,
What?
and it's going.
Have you had
And it's like, it is amazing. So I'm like,
If you don't get sponsored, if Chef Josie is not on the next commercial,
Right.
hey man. So
That's
I think
another
that
one.
should be, if you have any lesbians in your life, and especially any single ones,
Hook
you
it
should
up.
definitely give them one of those for holidays.
It's funny, and I haven't told this story in a while. This is not my scene, by the way. It's just not my scene. I don't know.
Sure,
I'm just a
Al.
more vanilla-ish. Yeah, right.
That's why you match your shirt right now.
Exactly right. I went to a party at Leatherworks here in Wilton Manors, and it was to fundraise to get the winner to IML, I think, or whatever. And I went with Josie, and when I think I picked her up, or I'm pretty sure I picked her up at her house, and she came out and she has the full outfit, gear.
Daddy.
Lid, boots, the entire thing. And we
Yes,
got to this
ma'am.
part. And
What were you dressed like?
I think I was in a button down in jeans or something.
You look like this.
From the
Where are we going out? I thought we were going to a leather party.
it's like, this is a fundraiser. I want my best shirt.
He was dressed as the pass-around party hog.
There was my gear, actually.
Well, everybody at this party loved the people that are like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's what I said.
Oh, it was all strategy.
Should I take this off?
Josie didn't tell me that she knew everything about everything. And she comes out of her house and gets into my car, and it's like, holy crap, what have I gotten myself into? We end up at Leatherworks, and it was so strange because there are hundreds and hundreds of gay men all dressed in the leather accoutrement.
All squeaking through.
And right. But the star of the party was Josie. It was so amazing. We went inside Leatherworks and I saw things. It was just unbelievable.
Tell us what you saw. Audience, what you saw.
I'm trying to keep our sponsor.
Yeah.
Thank you. And it was just, there's this whole culture, and these kind of presents are just absolutely human presents.
Mr. Hanky's toy.
Yeah.
Did you see some of those?
Yes, I did.
The only thing I
Makes a
have
great
are like
gift card.
leather suspenders. That's as far as I go. I have.
Go
see.
shopping.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I don't know what it is, but leather is just sexy. The smell of it, and maybe that's weird to some people, but you know, don't yuck somebody's yum, because every time I smell it, I'm like,
Come on, newbie. Come on.
Yeah.
So back to the broad leather and BDSM starter kits and other kinds of things could be stocking stuffers. But in general, do we embrace? Is that a modern thing to do? A little presents like the Lego set, the rainbow Lego set.
In the
that you were talking
stockings?
about. In stockings.
So when I was a kid, my mom used to put like the regular stuff in the stocking. So I would, don't judge, I would get a jar of pickles because I love them, kosher dill, and I would get underwear and socks and like the stuff that she was like, I want to give you this because you need it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna, and a box of Cheez-Its, you know, like that's the important things.
Yeah, we'll get M&Ms and like Tic Tacs or
Yeah.
gummies or something.
And,
anyone ever get a bag of
but
gold?
that's when, all right, when we were kids. How about today? This year for Christmas, are you going to get stockings? And
Yes,
is there going to be
always.
stuff in them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Video head cleaner. Anal beads. Hawaiian bread rolls. Just Hawaiian.
You do not do those at the same time, tell me.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it at the same time. But Hawaiian bread rolls is the
I
winner.
gotta go to
Yeah.
Hollywood
Okay,
XXX
we're gonna have to talk
and
about that
Publix
later.
for camera.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
And you don't have to wrap, that's the best part. Yeah. Just shove it in there.
Shove it.
Yeah.
Like the green party.
Yeah.
Honey, we gotta call back.
Walk right into
that.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Christmas a big thing for LGBT. We always joke that Halloween is our gay Christmas. All right. We finished our Halloween. Now we move into the holiday season. Is holiday Christmas? However you celebrate, whatever reason you celebrate, is it an important time for LGBT?
I'm not Christian, and it is still just a really important holiday because you just see so many people coming together for it. It has the ability to rekindle relationships that, some people that you might have let go and had that come in. So yeah, I don't have a spiritual connotation for it, but the season is really important.
Yeah, it's funny because my brother brought that up. My brother was like, he asked his daughter why we celebrate Christmas, and she was like, I don't know. He was like, isn't that strange? Like, it should be about Jesus. And I was like, what did you just say? I was like, I haven't celebrated Jesus in ever. This is just a season for us to get together, celebrate that it's with the end of the year, and they never had like the religious connotation. Yeah, connotation. It really didn't.
Well, I grew up in church, and
I know, but I did too. Though.
So unlike that idea, my family, it was like, this is not about presents. I think it's because we were poor, but but they were like, this is about. This is about.
It's a good reason.
Yeah, but I think they said, they were like, this is because it's Jesus's birthday, and I'm like, oh.
I mean, if we want to talk like chronology,
right?
Yeah, I know that's not true either, So. But as someone who's grew up in a Christian home and everything, this is like the most Christian holiday that I celebrate.
Yeah,
right?
I mean the concept is that this being, this person, whether you believe or not, and I am a firm believer, but whether you believe or not, this is somebody who came into the world that understood what it meant to give to other people and to sacrifice for the people around him.
And he was a real person.
And
or what?
Don't we think that, one of the reasons
focus.
that we have so much difficulty with the conceptual idea that's behind this is because church broadly has been so harsh on LGBT.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Right.
And there's not an ounce of Christianity in my body as the token Jew here, I think. Hi, guys. I fucking love Christmas because I meet new people every year, and some people don't have a family to go back to as they've been ostracized,
Our
kicked
chosen
out.
family.
Our chosen family, and that's what I do. I do a big old party with all the gays. My family's great. They bring their gay friends because they have a gayer social life than I do, which is fun.
Yeah.
One last thing I want to ask you about. I even posted on this last week because I was so shocked about it because I didn't know it existed. On Netflix, and now I've realized it's Hulu, it's HBO, all of them are doing it. But on Netflix, they have a channel guide of Christmas movies, and literally, I think they have like 300 movies. Yep. And I've started watching it, and I found in the last week and a half I'm kind of addicted because I'm sitting down in Netflix and going, what do I want to watch? Oh, I want to watch a Christmas movie. And I've never done that before. What is that?
Go into the full view of like the little caption or thumbnails and look at how similar all of the like front art is on every single movie. A tree, a guy, a pretty guy, and a pretty girl. I mean, they're predominantly white. We need to work on that.
Well,
but,
yeah. But it's they all have this same kind of corny theme, and I think people get sentimental, and it allows for that one time of year where you can be kind of that corny softy.
Yeah.
And you're just feeling that right now. Yeah.
And 12 at Netflix, 12 of them are LGBT themed. I watched Single all the way, and it was like, wow, this is really, really awesome. The star from Bros.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's cute.
Is the love interest who ends up, I'm going to be spoiler, he doesn't end up to be the one that the guy from Ugly Betty, remember the really nasty one from Ugly Betty? He's the principal character. They're going to pair him up with him, and no, he doesn't get him.
Thanks. Guess
My two favorites are Gremlins.
I love Gremlins.
Yes.
It's a tradition.
Yes.
We watch Gremlins every
That's the
Christmas.
best.
It is a fantastic
So
Christmas.
good.
Why?
Best.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Oh, now that I understand. Die Hard and Love Actually. That's our house.
Because it happens on Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas
Good
movie.
enough for me.
Well, mine has Harry Potter in there too, so.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
No, I always watch Gremlins as well.
This is our first show in December. We wish everyone watching us a very happy holidays. However you celebrate leading up to New Year's, let's celebrate. 22 has been a kind of tough year for LGBT.
For a few years now.
So let's take in the celebration and the warmth of the season, and then in 23 we'll start to fight all over.
Yes.
All right. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Lara are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.